I wanted to do a video. Actually tried to do this yesterday, but it didn't work out too well, so hopefully today we will be able to get through this video. But I wanted to share something that God gave me a revelation about, and I thought it was really good. So I know that I shared with you guys that I had surgery back in December, and so it actually was a major surgery, and I had to have an incision probably from about midway in my stomach all the way over to my side. And so God has been good. I'm healed, and so most days I don't even recognize or really even realize that it's there. But yesterday I was getting ready and I just looked down at the scar, and when I looked at the scar, it was like immediately my mind just went back to everything that happened, the surgery, the pain, everything. And so I believe God used it as a teaching moment for me, so I wanted to share it with you. When I looked at the scar, it was a reminder of what happened, but what God then did, like it was almost in the next minute, God was like, don't focus on the scar, focus on the fact that you're healed. So I was like, okay, that's good, because the healing is the bigger picture. So then I was like, okay, I got that. And then, so then it was like in the next moment, He was showing me how the scar was a reminder of the situation, but it's not the situation, and that is the part which is the testimony that's used to bring God glory. The other thing that God was showing me was how when we are transparent about the scars that's in our lives, that's when other people can be healed and see that if God could heal you and bring you out, that He can do the same thing for you. And that a lot of times, and especially because of where my scar is located, I would have to be intentional about showing somebody the scar and what I went through. The other thing that God showed me about it was that if I touch the incision in certain areas, I can feel the pain, but in some areas I can't feel anything at all. And that's how it is when we go through certain things over time, over a period of time. Yeah, there are certain things that, certain situations that can flare up certain things, and you feel, and it's like it's a reminder, okay, it's a little tender still in that spot. But then there are other times where it's like, okay, it's numb, I don't feel anything. So over the process of time and healing, you eventually will begin to have to be intentional about even going back to look at the scar, because the pain is going away. I think the last thing that I thought about the whole situation was the fact that I had a tumor. I had a tumor that I didn't know was there, but it was growing, and it had to be removed because it was causing my system to function improperly. So a lot of times we have things on the inside of us that it has to be cut away. I mean, the only way for us to be able to function and to be healthy and to be whole is that that thing that's on the inside of us has to be removed in order for us to be totally healed, to be totally freed. It's like God does a circumcision of our heart, and He cuts away those things, and it's uncomfortable. It doesn't feel good at all, but it's so that we can walk in our divine healing, our divine health, and that also the people's lives that we are around can be affected in a positive manner, because when we have those things on the inside of us, 9 times out of 10 there is things that are spewing out of us, things that are coming out of us that are unhealthy, that we don't even realize you know, that's affecting the other people around us in a negative manner, and even ourselves. So that was just a little bit about the scar that I wanted to share with you guys. And I thought about this song that the Clark sisters used to sing, and they said, He'll turn your scars into stars. So, you know, just I hope that bless somebody today, because it really did bless me, and to cause me to focus on the bigger picture, that the healing is the big picture. Love you guys. Bye-bye.